Moneymakers, it's time to talk about ticker symbol RDBX. None other than RedBox Entertainment Incorporation. We have seen insane volatility into this stock. We are seeing such a huge short volume. On the top of that, we are hearing about the hiccups with TD Ameritrade. Take a look right here on this tweet. I'll be covering this in more detail. Note that this is a day before that happened. I'm not 100% sure what the situation at the moment. We also saw some hiccups with Robinhood as well. Major option exchange have set RDBX options to position closing only, which means at this time the equity is not affected. We are actively monitoring the situation, said Robinhood. Not only that, RedBox also made on the headline with RedBox entered into the warrant exercise deal as heavy buyout spread remains, and that news just came out before an hour. I want to cover this particular news as well. There is a ton going on. Reddit is on fire at the moment. A lot of people are talking about RDBX. It does seem like AMC and GME is going to get repeated, especially with the hiccups that we are seeing with Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, and major brokerage house as well. The stock remains pretty volatile and it has been getting a ton of coverage. RDBX continues volatility. I'll be covering all this kind of information in this video, so stay tuned, watch the full video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Subscribes are free, likes are free, and that helps me out with this channel. And let me know in the comment section below if you already made millions out of RDBX. Anyway, let's cover this. Hope you like this video, hope you enjoy this content. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and let's dive into it. Now, RDBX, we talked before 2 or 3 days when we were below $9, and take a look where we went. From $9 right here, we went all the way up to almost $13, 40% up, and we are a bit down right now, $9.91 that we hit today. So take a look at the volatility, $9.80. It went as high as $11.40. It's retail stock. A lot of people are talking about it. You can call it meme stock as well, whatever you like, but it's people's stock at the end of the day. If you take a look at 1 month, you see such a massive spike of 175%, and at one point it exceeded more than 290%. So people 3x their return on investment, or turned 3x money just investing in RDBX. So watch out for that piece. Now, last couple of days, not the best day for stock market. We saw Nasdaq went down 4.5% just yesterday, and we also saw that Dow Jones was down. Today it is trying to get back up, but we don't really know where it's gonna go at the end of the day. The hiccups is based on whatever we saw that Fed did in terms of the interest rate, so on and so forth. But particularly for RDBX, the stock's market cap is $487 million, and there are not a huge float into the market. But let's talk about what's going on. So RedBox Stock's fan sound off on sell only option. Now what happened here is, this is latest news, just came before 4 hours. Several brokerages are taking steps to limit trading in RDBX on the short squeeze concerns. We talked about what a huge short volume that we have seen for RDBX. Take a look right here. On 16th, which was yesterday, the short volume ratio was 56.15. Day before, 53.17. 55.93. And remember, the flow is not that high. The volume is not that high either. When we have 18.6 million volume stocks traded on that trading session, we saw the short volume of 10.4 million, which is huge. When we had 9.3 million short volume, our volume was only 17.5 million. And yesterday, it went above and beyond 55 short volume ratio, 7.3 million short volume, when we had the volume overall total volume of 13 million. So it's a pretty huge short volume, and it can convert into short squeeze anytime, and why I'm saying that I'll be covering very shortly. But take a look right here. The movie and video game rental company is being acquired by Chicken Soup for the Seoul Entertainment and or CSSE. RedBox Stock has been caught in short squeeze multiple times since going public last fall, and shares of RDBX are down at the moment when the article was written 11%, and it has started going back up. But Robinhood announced that the major exchanges were making it so only close option position related to RedBox. Now TD Ameritrade also said that the customer can sell only their positions on RDBX. This limits to come shares traded erratically, and online chatter grows about the retail investors targeting the company for the short squeeze. Now, this is going to be really interesting situation because we already talked about this Robinhood. People are talking about it. This is TD Ameritrade. And what TD said, one of the user mentioned that TD, I don't see any mention on your website for a reason as to why you restricted the option trader for the ticker symbol RDBX. You're literally removing the buy button again and tried to FTDs. Now, or you're trying to prevent the run-up. What's going on? Because Ameritrade, TD Ameritrade is rejecting options orders for RDBX, and what happened with the liquidity, so on and so forth. And we got the answer on Twitter saying, good afternoon, RDBX options are currently set to sell only trades. TD Ameritrade confirmed there are not plans to reinstate the opening orders until OCC issues guidance on what will happen with RDBX options. We are diligently awaiting updates so that we may share them with our valued clients. Now, what's going on with this particular situation is you can get an idea right here. I just wanted to quickly show you. 10 most heavily shorted stock where RDBX made it. It's on the top of the list. So you want to remember that, take it with a grain of salt. And this is the particular tweet that we have been talking about. Now, one thing that you really want to understand is RDBX TD Ameritrade turned off the options trading, buy button coming next. And people are talking a ton about what's going to happen with RDBX. Now, let's go back and read this article a little bit more. And once again, this is not really based on the fundamentals. This is based on what the retail investor wants to do, and retail investor and community together are working to get another short squeeze. Who knows? But if you make money, congratulations to you. We have seen so many stocks back in the days: AMC, GME, HCMC, CTRM, Zomedica Corp, and so many other stocks. Now, Chicken Soup will say that they'll be acquiring RedBox, all deal value at $375 million. And why does this matter? Because this shares jumped 347% from $1.91 per share in April to $11 up to $8.53 on April 11, $8.53, and May 2 before climbing even more. Now, if you think in general what's happening with RDBX, take a look right here. Now, in the deal, that Seaport or its affiliate will exercise 1 million private placement warrants at $11.50. Now, they were underwater, and this is happening because RDBX entered into the warrant exercise deal as heavy buyout spread remains. Now, that means RedBox will receive $11.5 million in cash, but would not receive any proceeds from the sale of underlying shares. Now, Seaport's move may have dent bullish investors hope that the insiders will hold on to their stocks after the hefty run-up that we have already seen. They were underwater, as I just mentioned, immediately after the SPAC deal, and Wedbush analyst Michael notes that the stellar meme-driven run RedBox has provided the opportunity for the warrant holders to cash them out. Now, Friday pulling back after the massive run-up, as we mentioned, close to 290% up, or 3x. The volume was low, and it is low as a matter of fact today, and there is a lot more going on with the particular stock. Now, midday price implies per share of RedBox is 52 cents per share, while RedBox stock is currently trading at $10.15 when the article was written, or $10.85 at the moment. Now, for today, it's not really that much down, just 7%. It can quickly get back up. You know how fast it'll go up. 11:34, which is when it was about yesterday's close. So time will say what's going to happen with the stock, but you know that now there is heavy short volume ratio, and then we also already know that it's one of the highest shorted stock into the market. They have pretty low float, and there is ton going on Twitter, also on Reddit, and people are talking about RDBX Ameritrade turned up the option trading, and then there is a lot and lots of meme about RDBX. You want to keep that in mind for sure. Now, if you take a look right here, once again, what the volume looks like, I just wanted to quickly show you. Average volume 21.1 million. This is massive because this stock was not traded that much back in the days. But average volume is increasing because of what you see in terms of the spike for the stock trading. Now, this looks pretty interesting because the 52-week range, $1.61. We started talking about the stock a few days back. I have been closely monitoring as well, and this is purely a meme game at the moment, as we found out last year in AMC and GME. But this is looking super interesting. $1.61. The highest was $27.22. Now, write down in the comment section below if you really think that it'll go back about $27. If you really think that it'll hit $20 at the least, hit that like button. If you hit the like button, it may decide to go to $20 just today. So try that out. Who knows? By the way, these videos are only for the entertainment purposes. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence. At the end of the day, it's risk versus reward. Pretty risky stock. I have to say that this is trading on NASDAQ, so it's better than the OTC penny stocks that you can think about, with the average volume of 21.1 million. Today's volume up until now into the trading session, 7.1 million. If you take a look what we did, 21, 27, 22 million, 27 million, 31 million, 55 million. So the volume has been going up and down, up and down. However, we saw that from 6 cents when we covered this stock that was around $6 rather. We went all the way to $18. Think about it, 3x return, 3x money. You can turn $1,000 into $3,000 if you invest it. Even better if you sold 1/3 of your stock that you owned, now you're riding for free. And that's what I'm trying to get at, and that's what I'm trying to teach you, that you can just ride it for free and don't worry about the end result, because at the end of the day, you took your investment out. So whatever money into the stock that you have at the moment is not your own money. It's just the proceeds or the profit that is into the stock. Who cares if you turn that profit into 10x or it goes down 50%? But you can immediately get out of the risk of losing your own share into the deal. Now, one thing that you want to note is how fast these stocks can go up and down, especially the meme stock and or retailer stock and or Reddit stock. So take a look. We saw that the stock was very much about $10 for a long period of time, and it started spiking up, went to $18, boom. And from $18, it got back down right here to $1.80. We started going back up once again, $8, got back down, $3. People started looking into this pretty closely, and I've been covering this stock as well. But take a look, it went back up to $16 once again. So take it with a grain of salt. There is lots of spikes, there are lots of peaks and valleys. Risky, but a great and fun play. Don't invest your entire portfolio. I am not a financial advisor, but I can ask you to hit the like button, because I hope you enjoy the video as well. I try to put the content together and bring it to you so you can make informed financial decision. Thanks for watching. I will see you into another video.